Hey, what's up guys? Now in yesterday's video, I pulled a request out of the comments to make a silicone mold of a real heart. So I decided to give it a try. I made a wooden box, mixed up a new batch of silicone, and poured it over top of a pig's heart and let it set overnight. Now the rubber is firm, so let's cut it open, clean up the mold, and fill it up with candy melts to make ourselves a real chocolate heart for Valentine's Day. All right, all the screws on the bottom have been removed, so we should be able to just pry this thing up now. But it seems like silicone grabs on a lot harder to wood than it does to acrylic. Oh yes, look at that. There is the bottom of the heart. You can actually see the hole where the screw went in and held it in place. That is lovely. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing the rest of the way out. There we go. And that, hopefully, will be our little rubber heart mold. Now before I cut into this, I have to think it through a little bit. How do we want to cut this? Because it is going to leave seams, and I don't want the seams to go down the front of the heart. I'd rather have them around the back. There's so many parts to this heart though, and I'm under the impression that silicone has probably seeped inside it, so we may have to do a little bit of surgery once we start digging down inside. It always amazes me how tough and rubbery this stuff is. I always like cutting at a crisscross angle, a jagged angle, because that helps the final mold come out a little bit better. Oops, I cut off part of my glove. We have a little bit of silicone in here that slipped into all those cracks and crevices, but we don't really want those in our finished product, so I just sliced them off. There we go. Our heart is recovered, and it's looking in really good shape, and I'm feeling pretty confident we got ourselves a pretty good looking mold here. So we're gonna take this thing and save it for later. And now what we need to do is clean and sterilize our mold and prep it for use with chocolate. Look at all the different flaps and folds that are in there. Like just looking at it, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But we do need to clean it because there's like little gross bits of heart. So how does it smell? It does have a very faint odor of formaldehyde. So we're gonna get some hot soapy water and some bleach so we can clean and sterilize this thing and prep it for use with chocolate. It's already smelling fresher. Now we're gonna put on a little bit of bleach to sterilize that a little bit more, give it one more wash, and then rinse it off, and it should be good to go. There we go. Cleaned, sterilized, just needs a good rinse now, and we should be good to pour our chocolate. All right, so update guys, we have successfully removed our heart, and we've cleaned and sanitized our rubber mold. We now have a heart mold ready for casting chocolates. So now we can throw all this stuff in the microwave, fill this up with chocolate, and then let it set in the fridge for a few hours so we can open it up and reveal the solid chocolate heart that lies inside. Now one thing we have to keep in mind is this heart is facing down, and I don't want one front layer to all be the same color. So when we pour in the different colors, I think I'm gonna drip it at different angles and kind of smear it around a little bit. Hopefully that'll give it a bit more marbled effect rather than a stacked layered effect. It already is starting to make a little bit of a marbled effect in there. Like if you were to look close, you could see. This is fun, Valentine's Crafts King of Random style. And of course, if you're not making a mess, you're probably not having fun. And we are definitely having fun. All right, let's get this thing to the fridge and give it a few hours to set. Now our chocolate heart's been sitting in the fridge for a little over 4 hours, which isn't nearly as long as I would like to keep it in there. But we're running out of time, so let's go take it out, open the silicone mold, and see what kind of results we got. Okay, so moment of truth, guys. Let's slowly and very carefully peel this thing open so we can check out the results of our labors. Look inside there. It kind of looks like one of those magic mushrooms from Mario, the red and white splotches. Oh, it's like having your first baby. Ha 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 ha! Check that out. Oh my goodness, that looks disturbingly amazing. Yeah, actually that really does look, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this chocolate heart. That looks crazy. So anatomically correct. Come check this out. We got the ventricles, we got the atriums, we have the aorta. Everything's there, even these little flappy muscle things. I don't really know what purpose those serve, but they're very delicate, and I imagine they taste fairly good. Everything about this looks cool from every different angle. I'm loving it. I'm so glad we did this. I heart you, internet. That looks amazing. I'm really, really proud of this chocolate heart. And it actually looks relatively edible as well. I mean, I thought it was gonna come out looking kind of gross because you can actually see the veins, the division lines, you can see the little contours of the muscle, and even these like little ripples and folds. But because of the pink, the white, and the Valentine's colors, I think it actually looks relatively edible. Okay, so now the biggest question on my mind is how much does this thing actually weigh? We got it set to grams, and it comes out 1.1 kilograms. That is a healthy sized heart. Of course, ironically enough, this much sugar isn't good for your heart. That thing is absolutely massive. So the question now is, how do these things actually taste? And we've got these weird little muscle-looking things on top of the atriums. I'm not really sure what they're for or what they're called, but I think I could just snap it right off. There we go. Look at that. Oh, and look inside. You can see there's different layers to the chocolate too. That's kind of cool. You're playing with my heart, man. All right, so how does this thing taste? This is the moment of truth. Just tastes like white chocolate. That's really fun, really cool. And it's got layers. How does it taste?
Good. I like it.
You get any heart flavor seeping through there?
Just chocolate.
So I'm not really sure who you'd give a heart like this to. Maybe someone who's aspiring to be a doctor or a mortician, I don't know. But there we go, a 1 kilogram, anatomically correct, chocolate heart for Valentine's Day. So thanks to you, Andrew Jensen, for your comments. You're the crazy kid that made this happen, and I'm sending $25 your way. And to the rest of you, thanks for joining me for this experiment. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you then. That looks so cool. Dun, 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 dun. It's alive!